What is up, guys? As you can see, today we're back with another Honor of Kings video, and today we'll be looking at a very interesting hero. Now, I have no idea what his name is, but I do know he was added to the test server in Arena of Valor very recently. They already have a model for him. They already have him pretty much done. You can check it out on Yikes channel if you want to see that. Just type in AOV Yikes and then you'll scroll down and find his that hero. It's a wolf guy. He looks like a little anime wolf, and yeah. Also, the guy we're spectating is again a really high ranked player. 2000, again around 2000 elo in the solo queue only mode. And I do apologize for all the stuff that he has on his screen. I don't know, it's his stream, so I can't really change the red stuff on top. But anyway, so this hero is a hyper tank, like a really tanky. As tanky as you can get, basically. It's a pure tank hero. You play him in the side lane most of the time. They started playing him in the jungle recently in the KPL, the pro series for this game. And well, usually he was played side lane. And basically, yeah, I'll just explain all his skills. You can see he's proxy farming so often because he has so much mobility, and he's just so tanky that he really won't die even if they gank him. So he just keeps being annoying to the enemies. And okay, so first of all, his passive, he has a gray health bar whenever he gets damaged. Like you will see it here. You see a little bit, it looks like a shield on his health bar. It's just gray health. He can lifesteal it back, okay? So he has a lifesteal naturally in his passive, but only for that gray health. So whenever he gets damaged, over the next couple seconds, he can just lifesteal that back by auto-attacking, and I think with his skills as well. Then his first ability is that little belly flop that you see. He jumps twice, and you can aim the second jump with your joystick. And yeah, basically it just jumps, and I think it knocks up. The second jump should knock up. Yep, it does. You saw it there. It knocks up briefly. Then the second part of his passive, you can see the gray health beautifully now, and over time it goes down, but you can see he's life-stealing it back up. See? So beautiful play there, by the way. And then his second part of the passive is every couple seconds he restores his special auto attack, which is he uses his little garden thing, whatever you want to, I don't know what it's called, but he uses that thing to, I think it's a hoe. I think it's actually called a hoe. Anyway, so he uses the hoe to pull in the hose, you know what I mean? Like his passive is every couple seconds he gets a powered auto attack. He uses his hoe and he pulls in enemies, okay? It's just an auto attack, it's like a little hook. He pulls in enemies. And then his second ability, he uses the hoe to pull himself to an enemy or to walls. And you see it often used. He pulls, I think only to walls. He only pulls himself to walls, but if he hits enemies with it, it slows them. And if he pulls himself to a wall and he hits an enemy while he's slamming into the wall, he stuns the enemy, okay? So, and I think it does bonus damage as well. So it's already a really cool hero. Look at this. See? He stunned the minions and he did damage to them, knocking them into the wall. And then his ult is really cool as well. He just creates a wall, okay? He creates a wall in front of himself, and you'll see it often used. It's really, it can be used very creatively. Like he can wall off that opening there, so the Natalia can't escape. This is Natalia, by the way. And I assume he will use his ult here. See? He pulled his thing, now he used the ult, and you can see he can press the ult again. If he presses the ult again, it basically, he was lifestealing a lot, but he couldn't lifesteal completely. But if he presses his ult again, it destroys the wall. So if you accidentally wall yourself out from somewhere, you can just press it again and get rid of the wall. Or if you wall off your teammates or stuff like that. So you can see this hero is really cool. He goes full tank, and he just becomes a very annoying enemy to deal with. Like you need an ADC to kill him, and it's like a Tara, you know? He just keeps split pushing, keeps being annoying, and he's really useful in teamfights too. And yeah, he can wall you off. Like there's very creative. If you watch the pro gameplay, like the pros in tournaments play this hero, they use the ult so well they wall off people. They just, yeah, it's just really fun to watch. And I think this is a really well designed tank, and I'm really glad we're getting him soon. And as I said, here it's a pig, it's a fat pig, okay? And it's really funny. In Arena of Valor, it will be a little pirate wolf. It's a wolf, but it's a pirate, so it looks pretty cool. And his weapon is not a hoe, it's an anchor, so it's pretty cool as well. But yeah, you can see this hero. Also one of the heroes, I don't really play tanks, but this is one of the tanks that I am looking forward to. It's a really fun side lane hero, and as I said, it can jungle too. So, and you can see this guy is obviously very skilled at the hero. You can see he's playing really well. He goes back in, flickers away as soon as he would die, stuff like that. Like, he's playing really well. As I said, it's really high rank. He's in the top 100. You can see by the black symbol that he has right next to his health bar. I don't know why it disappeared now, but yeah, it will reappear soon, I guess. But yeah, you can see that he is in the top 100 of this hero, so he is really good. He's not quite on the top 10, I think, but yeah. Anyway, you can see the lifesteal is actually pretty big, so yeah, really fun hero to play, really creative with the pulling himself to walls, stuff like that, and of course mana-less, no mana. I actually don't know what the bar is for below him. It's not for the gray health, maybe it's to indicate how long the gray health is remaining. We'll try to find out as the game goes on. But you can see no mana, you can just spam those abilities, and it is a lot of fun. There's the Quillen. We'll see how he plays those team fights. As I said, in the tournaments, in the KPL, the hero has beautiful team fighting. Like, they really do a lot in these team fights with the ult, with the stuns, with all the CC. And you can see he walls off the Natalia. And the ult is a little bit of a curve, you know? So it's not... If you're in the middle, you have to like walk back around it. So it's really annoying to deal with if they use it well. And you can see here, the whole team is going to gank that Yena. And I assume she already gave up. She tried to kill the Tulen, but she is just gonna die here. For sure, she can't really do anything. Tulen almost ended up dying, but it is fine. He's already doing so well, 5-1 and 6 as a side lane. You guys know, I always say side lane doesn't get a lot of assists usually because they're only part of half the team fights, and that he's at around 80% kill participation is pretty huge. Anyway, it's not 80, it's like 70, but anyway, so you can see here he's just split pushing, trying to be annoying. This is a hero where you want to overextend. So if the enemies try to chase you, you wall them off, you run away, stuff like that, and you just try to be as annoying as possible so the enemies waste time with you. Oh, also the beautiful interaction is, if there is no wall nearby to stun someone by hooking yourself into the wall, right? You just create your own wall. So it's a very nice kit that flows together. It's very well designed in my opinion. He lagged, I think, and you can see here the thing does damage. It doesn't hook, but it just does damage, and it slows if you don't hit a wall. So yeah, it slows pretty considerably too. I think it's like a 60-70% slow or something, but yeah, at least that's how it seemed. But you can see here he's just split pushing, just the basic Dark Slayer gameplay, and now he's trying to join his team. It is a 3 versus 4, however. And you can see he has really nice mobility. Ooh, he flickers. I mean, he flickered in here. You can see you can extend the S1. He S1s and then flickers and just knocks her up, and he still has his ult. I assume she will just die. He knocks her up again. He can hook himself into the wall again. Kills her. Beautifully played there. Not a single mistake there so far. Ooh, the Tulen almost hits the Quillen, but very unfortunate. It is not easy to hit that, and ends up dying. But he is really low. However, he has the lifesteal, remember, so maybe he can sustain through this fight. You can see he just won't die. It's truly like a Tara. He just didn't die for like 5 seconds in a 1v3 there. Crazy hero, really crazy. Oh, We missed some action here. We missed the Luna going crazy. Anyway, so I actually really like the... Ooh, the Luna is going truly crazy, but she ended up overextending way too hard. Of course, 2000 elo, if it is this high rank, you always know the Lunas that reach this high rank, because the hero is frankly trash right now, Luna. So the people who reach a high rank with a hero are absolutely crazy. They're so fast with their mechanics. So, not really too surprising there. But you can see he really doesn't do a lot of damage. And you saw it in the 1v3 as well. He's not a damage dealer. It's CC and survivability, and yeah, it does a little bit of damage. The only damage he bought is Mantle of Ra. And in this game, it doesn't give you AD. It's just the burn, right? It's just the burn effect. It's the same as in our game. They reworked it a long time ago. So it's the same, just HP, armor, and the burn effect. And yeah, that's the only damage he has, really. His abilities really don't do a lot. You can see it. He used all his abilities and like 3 auto attacks to kill a Natalia with 400 HP. So it is, yeah. And you can just randomly spam that ult. The ult has a 18 seconds cooldown, so you can just randomly use it. In pro play, you can see he's playing against the mind control mage, and he got mind controlled into the tower, but he doesn't care. He only lost not even half his HP. Pre-ordering the Mail of Pain here, trying to hook the Luna to at least slow her. Now he's dropping low. I think he will just die here. He can't really lifesteal that. Ooh, he hooks oof, that was beautiful. He casts the ult, knocks everyone into the wall with his S2, stuns them, and just lifesteal through the fight. That was really beautifully played. I will show it again. As you can see here, I thought he's dead for sure, but he keeps lifestealing, dodges everything with his S1, and then he just lifesteals so much with the hook. Because he hit 3 people, did the bonus damage, and just, yeah. As I said, really fun hero to play, in my opinion. Even though it is a tank, he doesn't stun the Natalia, of course, while she has her shield up. She is CC immune during the ult, but you can see the lifesteal is crazy. He's just completely lifestealing. He's gonna kill her for sure, yeah. Absolutely insane. I mean, now he's really fed. He's 9, 2, and 10. Ends up dying to the mind control mage. She pulled him into both towers. But I feel like his team cannot end, unfortunately. We can skip his death timer. But yeah, he's so fed. He actually pre-ordered, what's it called? Hercules. So, of course, makes sense, right? I actually think it doesn't give you lifesteal in this game when you proc the shield, so, but it's still a really good item on him, because he drops low, he gets the shield, he can lifesteal his gray health, etc, etc. Makes sense. And now you can see his team is just pushing while he's just trying to defend against his Luna. He's trying to pull the enemy minions from the tower range, so the tower gets the backdoor protection, so she can't push. But he ended up missing one of them, or at least they weren't set up for him. Oof, he just dives so deep, doesn't care. That's the high level usage of the ult. Like, he used the ult here, and they can't pass through. They can't pass through this little hole. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but this little hole here, I think you can see my mouse. They can't pass through this. He placed it perfectly. You can see she tries to walk through it, but she's like, oh damn, I can't, and then she flickers away. So he forced a flicker there, as they still end up killing her. They ended up not killing the Mulan, she just S1'd over it, but still, absolutely well played. He just goes, he just doesn't care. What is this? He's in the tower. I'd be like, okay, there's no minions, he should jump out, right? There's no minions, there's nothing. And he just walks in. He doesn't care. Look at this lifesteal, 1,800 for 1 S1. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Solo carrying, in my opinion. Very well played. Really impressive tank gameplay. You don't really have tanks like that in Arena of Valor, unfortunately. You only have Tara, 1,913. I believe he has 9,700 points on the hero, which is crazy. And yeah, really well played, of course. You can see a beautiful man. I think this is just a joke. I don't think he's that old guy. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like and let me know what else, what other heroes you want to see in this game. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, boys. Bye bye.